All right, I am here in Folsom and doing a little bit of a different hike. Gonna go on the Johnny Cash Trail. Got, of course, Janie with me here today. Got our new friend, Melinda. She's gonna give us a grand tour of this trail here, Johnny Cash Trail. Hey, let's do this thing. This is definitely different because we're walking on a paved trail as opposed to a dirt trail that I'm used to around Bernie. And so it looks like part of it is actually on a road. So at this bridge right here, it goes over what's called Ravine. And as you can see, it's still kind of thickly forested down there. And supposedly, you know, back in the Wild West days, this is where the robbers would hide out. But I don't know if they got money. Where would they spend it in the ravine? So we're gonna go across the bridge and keep on going. We're at 0.79 miles. So we're basically just really have gotten started on this. So apparently they're going to be doing some artwork here or something along that line. From what I was just told by Melinda, my tour guide today, that there are some places on the trail where they already have some artwork that I'm assuming that maybe it's attributed to songs by Johnny Cash. Songs by Johnny Cash. It's been suggested that that fence is possibly electrified, and we're not sure or not. Melinda's gonna go test it out. Huh?
Why? Okay.
Melinda was a nice person. So one of the things that I'll say about this trail, if I can be heard with this wind, is that there are a lot of bikes on this trail. A lot of electric bikes, so they're going pretty fast, and it pretty much freaks Janie out because she hasn't been around that. Usually we're on the trail with nobody or very few people. I think this is the first time I've taken her on a trail where there are bikes, and it's not just bikes, it's electric skateboards. It's actually, you know, powered vehicles going on this trail, which is the downside. The upside is it's pretty country. This is a urban trail, and so it's not the kind of trail that I'm used to. I'm glad I'm out here. I am glad that I'm taking this trail. The biggest challenge has just been the fact that I've got to keep Janie on a leash the whole time, and she's still a pup, and so she's still trying to learn, and I'm wrestling with her a little bit, but she's doing pretty well overall. I'm just not used to the urban trails at all. You know, it seems like we're going over a highway here. going across the Johnny Cash Trail Bridge, which is a really cool bridge. I like the bridge. And again, I'm enjoying the walk. Hey, never been here before. How fun just to try something new and try something different. So we're walking by Folsom Lake now, in which they have fencing with barbed wire at the top. Apparently you can't go to the lake. So one of the things I'll say about this trail is that we are 3 3/4 of a mile in, and most of the trail has been right next to a very busy road, which is not my kind of thing. But you know, hey, we're out here doing it. We're right here by the Folsom Dam for Folsom Lake, and kind of cool to see the dam and see the spillway and the waterway coming down there. So it looks like we're finally going to loop around and under the highway that we were walking by for so long, and then it's going to take us through Folsom State Park, and that's basically what this trail does. It's part of the Johnny Cash Trail, which I think pretty much ended when we went across the Johnny Cash Trail Bridge, and ever since then we've been on the Folsom Lake, Folsom State Park Trail that's going to take us back to the town of Folsom where we started. So I'm actually very much enjoying this part of the trail. Seems a little bit more like home. One of the things that I've been thinking about regarding Johnny Cash, I saw one time he did an interview and he was talking about how he knows he's a good man, but that there's this bad part of him. It's almost like he said he had two personalities. He's got the good guy and he's got the bad guy. Well, I couldn't help but think about the Apostle Paul and what he had to say in Romans in chapter 7. And he said, you know, the good things that I'd like to do, I don't do. And the evil that I hate, I wind up practicing that. Man, I think all of us can relate to that. There are times when we know it's the wrong thing to do, yet we wind up doing it anyway. I know I have, that's for sure. But it goes on to say that you know, this is why we need Jesus Christ. This is why we need to place our faith in him, because apart from him, none of us are going to be righteous. None of us are going to be good, because even in our best efforts, we can fail. So I definitely have to say that this portion of the trail I'm liking very, very much. If I ever did come back here, I probably would just focus on this part of it, you know, because it feels a little bit more like home. Not quite, because it's a paved trail and I'm used to just dirt and mud and snow and dust and creeks. When I was a boy, I'd run right out there. I'd just go explore out there. I'd want to go see what was in there. I really would. Oh, look at that. Well, you know what? I think I am. So that part was fun, or still is fun. We walked through an olive orchard, and it looks like we're going to go through some more. Just a little loop around is what I'm hoping. Let Janie off the leash just for a little bit. Let her run around, be a dog. And she is happy as can be, hopping all over the place. So we're just about back, and I have to say that this last part of the trail from the highway through the Folsom State Park and then back to Folsom, I just got to cross a bridge and then we'll be back at the vehicle. This part was really nice, and if I was going to come out here again, I would definitely just start at the top of the state park, or the bottom, I guess, the south entrance, and walk up the state park and walk back. The Johnny Cash Trail, it was not bad going all the way to the Johnny Cash Trail bridge. If I did that side, I would turn around, because that whole section by the highway going along Folsom Dam, it was just loud and it was just so obtrusive that I wouldn't do that. But definitely this last part of the trail, I really enjoyed it. Went through the woods, a lot of oak trees, flowers right now, even here in mid-February, all of that kind of stuff. Now, that's what does my soul well.